listening to this call right now, we just did our big intro. We're just recording it now. We didn't want to leave you out. But today we're talking about 30 minutes of awesomeness, and it's all about our upcoming training for the Internet Marketing for Beginners, the How to Market Houses, Marketers Black Book, 10-minute pages, and Jacksonville Marketing Association, November 8, 9, and 10. If you're not on the live call with us, please join us at the event. This is only going out to people who are going to be with us, so it's really cool to see so many people. And again, this is a live call right now, so if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to go straight into it. Before I do, though, want to give you the details. It's the Aloft Hotel Jacksonville Tapestry Park. Aloft Hotel Jacksonville Tapestry Park. That's on the south side of Jacksonville. Ryan, what's the room rate right now?
$79 a night if you mention Marketers Black Book meeting.
So mention Marketers Black Book meeting, and it's $79 a night. It starts Friday at 9 o'clock sharp. Again, not ish. I know a lot of people say ish, but we're starting at 9. Saturday, 9 to 4, right? 9 to 4, Ryan?
Yeah, 9 to 9, 4:30, 4:30, something like that.
Okay, and the reason we're doing that on Saturday is actually we're doing a VIP session at 6:30 at night. So if you're a VIP, if you're one of our VIPs who will be joining us, or if you want to become a VIP, we'll tell you how. We're doing our cocktail party. VIP is actually really cool. We have a networking lounge where we'll be in during the entire event. There'll be food and snacks in there, a bunch of other cool stuff, upfront seating. We're expecting at least a minimum of 80 people. Right now we have, we like full transparency, so we have about 120 people registered. Is that right, guys?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we expect a percentage of those, just like any event, not to show. So we're expecting 80 people that will be coming here from as far away as even South Africa. So we have people from Canada, we have people from Mexico, and we have people from South Africa coming. And but you will be joining us, and you want to be VIP to be up front because the room is going to be really packed already. If you were at our first event, you know it was standing room only. That was 91 people in a room that was meant for 40. So we do have a bigger room. But you're going to want to guarantee yourself a seat. So that's another advantage for VIP in addition to all the other cool stuff. Again, Sunday 9 to 5, we're going to have a lot of fun. Again, it's high energy, really unlike any other event you've been to, and we'd love to have a lot of fun there. So it's yep, it's a nice hotel. Ernie said it's a nice hotel close to lots of restaurants and Starbucks. Absolutely. What else? Oh, here's some of the stuff I was talking about the VIP. If you're not VIP right now, or if you are VIP, you definitely want to be. I believe I'm talking to a lot of VIPs in the room right now that are with me. The VIP-only lounge, the Saturday night cocktail party, the VIP registration so you miss all the lines. You'll get our training vault on a thumb drive, and also the event recordings. So the cost of VIP is the cost of the event recordings by themselves. So you know that's a big advantage as well. And the VIP seating, again, the room will be absolutely packed. So you guys are going to want to be up front, and we have a lot of surprises. We don't like to disappoint. So with that, let me introduce you to the guys more formally. We got Brian Hansen, who's a lifestyle entrepreneur with absolutely no tech background. He turned a small investment to over $13 million in sales and counting on the web. Is that right, Brian?
Yep, that's it, Francis.
Cool, cool. And my brother, Bernard. Bernard is one of the smartest PPC guys, pay-per-click marketing guys you'll ever meet on the planet. Another lifestyle entrepreneur, as you can probably catch the theme here. He has an MBA from Seattle University. He helps Fortune 1000 clients. He actually used to work for Microsoft in their Ad Center department. He was one of the first 6 analysts to ever work there. And he is the guy that helped launch that system for them. How you doing, Bernard?
I'm doing well. Thanks, Francis.
Perfect. We got Ryan Bush, another lifestyle entrepreneur, part-time real estate investor because he doesn't need to do it full-time. He does it virtually over the web. He's a speaker all over the country, all over Canada, and he's a lead generation expert. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing fantastic, Francis. Thank you, sir.
Perfect.
Hey, are you going through slides right now?
I am going through slides right now.
I'm seeing the same front slide. I don't know if anybody else is seeing.
Sometimes it goes idle if you sit on the same screen for a while.
How's now?
Yeah, they're writing in. They're still seeing the same slide.
Really? So okay. Show my screen. Let me try this again. Change presenter. I'm going to stop showing my screen. I'm going to show my screen again. You guys
there we
see
go.
It?
Yeah,
Perfect.
beautiful.
All right. You guys see, you don't need to know a lot about internet marketing or technical stuff to know. I mean, you don't need a lot to know technical stuff to know internet marketing because if we can do it, you sure can. There's us. Is it paused again?
No, I see it now.
Okay,
I
you
see
see it
your
now.
see your mouse, your
Awesome.
cursor moving. So.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. And there's myself. That's me and my daughter Ava. She's 3 right now. I look a lot different than I do in that picture right now, so don't be surprised. But again, I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur. I've actually taken the last year off on semi-retirement so I can spend time with my daughter and my newborn son. He's 6 months now. He's named Zach. Hopefully you guys will get a chance to meet him and come out. But I've helped my clients produce millions of dollars on sales using copywriting, it's online sales with copywriting. So that's our whole crew. You'll meet us in person, and I'm glad to do it. Let's see, it's working. Nope, here we go. Same slide. Awesome. Okay, great. Now that it's working, we can get into this. 30 minutes of awesomeness. I'm going to run through this, guys, really, really fast. We only wanted this to be a quick kind of introductory pre-training lesson. We wanted you guys to get to know us a little bit better and just have a taste of what you're going to expect to see. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about some ninja strategies, specifically how to increase your brand, your positioning, your credibility, your connections, and your revenue. And I'm not talking about this kind of ninja. We're not talking about the guy who sneaks around on top of rooftops and throws ninja stars out. We're talking about this one, the ninja at the computer, the guy who can help create underground strategies of revenue and more traffic and more conversions. That's what we want you to be. We're talking about your marketing arsenal today, a whole bunch of tools and strategies that you can use to grow your business very, very fast. And no, I don't endorse the use of ninja stars or swords or whatever those spiky things are. But nunchucks are cool, by the way, the foam ones especially. But we're going to talk about how to become a ninja in your business. Everything we're talking about is fast. It's easy. It's cheap. Oh, yes, it's absolutely free. In the chat box, let me know if you like free. Just go ahead and say, I like free in the chat box. No, I want to know you guys are alive and well with me. Just say, I like free. I won't move until I see a few. All right. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Lorenzo. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Stephen. Awesome. I can't go on and on. There's too many of you on the call right now. But cool. If you guys like free, we're going to show you. And everything that we're going to do, we can do absolutely right now. And that's the most important thing, because oftentimes in business, you don't want to wait. I'm impatient. I know my partners are impatient. We're all impatient, especially in growing your business. So that's the most important thing. So here's the big thing I run into a lot when I work with entrepreneurs. And I often coach entrepreneurs, my entire team. We run a mastermind group. We work with brand new entrepreneurs who are new to this business. And sometimes the smallest things seem like the biggest hurdles. I don't know if you've ever felt that way, but sometimes the smallest things seem like the biggest hurdles. So we're going to overcome those by giving you some really cool tools and strategies to help you get past that. And we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty and make things easy for you. So if you like easy, say yes in the chat box. I'm going to move on. But if you like easy, say yes in the chat box. I want to see a yes. Awesome. Linda, thank you. You are my star student, Linda. You're the first person to respond every time. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about how to get a website up and running in minutes with no webmaster, no experience, absolutely free. We're going to talk about how to dominate the internet from one single website. We're going to talk about how to have an entire team of experts write original content for you on any topic for less than 2 cents a word. We're going to talk about how to become the instant expert in your industry. That's so important, guys, becoming the instant expert, the credible, undeniable authority in your marketplace. How to outsource everything for $3 per hour and work while you sleep. So there's a gentleman on this call right now, my good friend, my business partner, Brian Hansen. He's been titled the laziest marketer in the world. He doesn't know anything about the technical world of online, but he runs some massive online websites. He runs an empire. Wouldn't you guys, Brian, Ryan, or Bernard, Ryan, would you guys agree that Brian runs an empire right now?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Absolutely. And he doesn't know a single thing about the technical world because he outsources everything, and he's been titled the laziest marketer in the world. You'll learn more about him at our event November 8, 9, and 10 in Jacksonville, Florida at the Aloft. And you'll get to meet him in person and learn some of his really cool strategies, especially dominating Google. But he's been able to do it without knowing a single thing about the technical world of online marketing. So that's what's so exciting. All right, so let's get to it. As you guys can tell, I talk really fast, especially if I'm trying to get us out of here really quickly for your time concern. But we have a lot of very cool stuff in a very little bit amount of time. So get your pens ready. All right, 1, 2, 3. If your pens are ready, let's go. Websites. Weebly.com. Weebly.com is a very cool website. With Weebly.com, you can actually take an idea and turn it into a website really quickly. Now, this isn't a marketing website. It's not a great website. But if you don't have anything, you can use Weebly. Now, I know we have 10-minute pages users online that have the access to their squeeze pages. This is not a squeeze page. These will actually work with your squeeze pages. This is just to have a website up and running online. If you don't have one right now, you need one. So go to Weebly.com, and you'll be able to use that. You'll get access to dozens of designs to customize. They're easy to use, totally drag and drop. So that's what we call WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. You can use your own pictures and videos, literally no experience needed, and setup is in 10 minutes, or actually set up your website in minutes, and it's free. The free version is there. Again, this is not for marketing websites. It's not for squeeze pages that we talk heavily about at our event, but it's cool to set up simple sites to just brochure sites, I would say, and it's one good option. These are a few of the templates, how easy it is to use. It's very much like 10-minute pages if you're a 10-minute pages user on this call. These are the themes that you can use. Again, these are for more brochure-type websites, not squeeze pages. And what if you want a more dramatic-looking website without spending a ton of cash? TemplateMonster.com. Again, these are more for your branding website. You want to have a branding website. You can go to TemplateMonster.com and find thousands and thousands of templates to use in any category. Flash websites, website templates, Flash intros, even videos, WordPress templates, a great source. Again, you have access to thousands of professionally high-quality designs, not just for websites, but logos and Facebook pages, mobile-ready sites, full video intros, blog templates. This site's been around for a very long time. I don't know if we have any web designers on here, but I was a web designer for 5 years professionally, way before, about 10 years ago, before I got in the internet marketing world. And the secret was we would go to TemplateMonster.com and we would use their templates to resell to our clients. So that's the dirty little secret in the industry. We would buy them for as little as $35 and flip them for about $2,000. So I'm saving you a lot of money right here. And people do that all the time. So if you don't have any technical experience, it's really easy to do, especially if you're outsourcing things. Hey guys, as I go through this, by the way, feel free to stop me if you think everybody has questions or if I need to clarify anything. Brian, Ryan, Bernard.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect, cool. Heather says she just fell in love with Weebly. Are you guys going to have 10-minute pages there? We will have 10-minute pages there. Actually, Heather, Kyle of 10-minute pages, he's helping us put this on event. He's one of our title guys. He's also one of my closest friends. He will be there with us. He's going to be sharing exactly how he grew his business from 0 to $1 million within 1 year. And Brian, you're going to be sharing how you did the same 0 to $2 million within 1 year, right? Right, Brian?
I sure am.
Awesome.
Looking forward to it. Yep.
Absolutely. We're going to actually have people sharing their business. I have a friend coming from all the way from California who's coming just to share some advice on how he grew his business from when I met him, just like idea, into a multiple seven-figure business as well. So we have a lot. But yeah, yes, to answer your question, the 10-minute pages will be there for sure. Where was I? Okay, here's an example of what you can look at. Here's some of the templates they have. And let's say as little as $50 here to have really cool looking templates. There's a Facebook page, there's a full CSS site. You don't even have to worry about what that means. They're there. This one's for $51. Here's $65. Here's a bunch of logos. I think there was as little as $35. Woo Themes. Now, if you guys use WordPress, and you should be using WordPress, Woo Themes is a great resource for templates for WordPress themes. If you don't know what that means, don't worry. We'll be talking more about that at our events. But it's a really cool site to have in your arsenal, to have lots and lots of themes readily available to you, and they're easy to use. So again, we're not going to go into what WordPress is if you don't know what it is right now. We'll talk about that November 8, 9, and 10 in Jacksonville. But you do see that they have lots of themes that you can use readily available to you. 99 Designs. This is one of my favorite sites on the web because it's based on the concept of crowdsourcing. So with 99 Designs, you can actually have designers from all around the world, all competing for your business, and not just competing for your business, but bidding for your business and giving you mock-ups of what you want. So let's say you want a logo designed. You can have 80 designers all trying to give you their best design, and you can pick and choose the best one. And the best part is here, let's see, as I mentioned in the slide here, they'll design practically everything, and there's no risk for you because you only choose your favorite. If you don't like them, you don't have to pay. I urge you to pay, though, to choose one, because you can even pit them against each other. You can say, well, I really like yours, but this guy has a cool feature. Can you integrate that into your design? And they'll do that for you. You decide how much. It's gotten a little bit more expensive over the years since I've created this slide first, but it's still a really valuable tool. Let's see, KillerCovers.com. KillerCovers.com has been around since, early 2000s, maybe even earlier, but they designed some amazing full-blown graphics, websites, squeeze pages, DVD covers. If you need custom graphics KillerCovers.com does a great job. They're very fast. They're a little bit more on the pricey side, but they will give you a great job, and this is where all the pros go and have gone for many, many, many years. I have a company that I work with that we use them regularly for all the graphics. So KillerCovers.com on my high recommendation list. Vaughn, who owns the place, has been around in this industry for a very long time. Great. How to dominate the internet. Was that good stuff so far, guys?
Yeah, loving it.
Great. You guys on the chat box, you guys liking this so far? Just say yes. And let's see. Linda, again, you were the first person to say yes. I really appreciate you. You're awesome. Very cool.
I think she's just got yes already typed in the chat box, just waiting to hit enter when you ask the question.
Great. Well, who wants to dominate the internet today? We're going to do that. We're going to show you a couple cool tools. One is using your email lists. Now, if you're a 10-Minute Pages customer on this call, again, we have 10-Minute Pages people on this call, you know the value of building your email list. If you're not a 10-Minute Pages customer and you have a business and you're not building your email list, you're leaving money on the table. Now, if you're an MBB person or a How to Market Houses person, you know the value in that as well. But if you're not building your email list, you're leaving money on the table. The email list is an asset. It's the most important asset in your business, and this is the way you connect to customers and clients constantly. This is how you create relationship, follow-up with clients and prospects. This is how you move the sales process forward without you being involved. It's a great way of being kept on top of mind awareness, which is so important in today's world, and it's a way to present new offers to your list. So here's how you do it, aweber.com. aweber.com, I've been a client of Aweber for a very long time. This is one of the most popular email management systems on the planet. If you're just getting started out, this is a great way to go. It's very inexpensive, about $20 a month, but if you have, especially if you have a business, you want to build your email list. Now, this is an email management software. Just like I said, relationships equal money in the online world. You can use it to send out notifications, newsletters, things of value. The reason why all of you guys are on this call today is because you got an email about it. Is that right, Ryan? You sent an email out to everybody?
Yep.
Yep, and that was through our email list. It's copy and paste, easy to put on your site, and you can move really fast. If you're a 10-Minute Pages user, it integrates right into there. If you're a How to Market Houses user, this is already done for you. You already have your email list built out. If you're an MBB person, you need to know from what we talk about on our website is that it's so important to have your email list. Great, let's go on. If you don't have it, if you don't want to invest in $20 per month, tinyletter.com. This is a simple way to create a newsletter really, really fast. And it's a very basic newsletter. It's not really your autoresponder, but if you're building a list and you want to keep in constant contact with people, then tinyletter.com will do it. It's actually a service brought to you by MailChimp, which is another email management software, and that's MailChimp.com, as in the monkey, MailChimp.com. And actually, MailChimp, for the first, I think, either 500 or 5,000, I know that's a big difference. But for those, it's free to use.
I think it's 500. Pretty sure it's
500. Yep. For 500 names, it's free to use as well. But tinyletter.com is a great way. If you don't have an email list right now and you want to create one, this is a great way to start building your newsletter list. It's free. It's simple. It takes minutes to sign up. And if you're following, let me slow this down. Actually, if you're not following up with your visitors, prospects, and customers with an email, this is how you get started. If you're not doing that, guys, you're losing money. So you definitely want to follow up with everybody. Social media on steroids. Now, a lot of you found us through Facebook, especially if you came in through the Jacksonville Marketing Association. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, Pinterest, all these other things, Instagram. What else is on here that I don't know? There's a lot. Just do it. Just get involved. Just start using them, and you'll get comfortable. And you know what? You can pick one. Don't worry about figuring out all of them. Pick one. I prefer Facebook for the stuff that I do. And we're going to be spending a lot of time actually on Facebook at our event November 8, 9, and 10 in Jacksonville that all of you guys are coming to. We're going to be doing a whole session on Facebook and a lot of stuff that we found, a lot of the stuff that we've recently found, paid traffic in Facebook. Ryan, anything else on Facebook that we're covering?
Yeah, retargeting, just really how to build your email list, all kinds of advanced Facebook strategies.
Absolutely. So
well, we're going to take you from the beginning. So we're not just going to dive right into advanced Facebook strategies. We're going to start from the beginning, setting up a proper profile, setting up a proper fan page, and then take you all the way through some advanced strategies as well.
Absolutely. And you know what? I am being a little bit misleading. We are being a little bit misleading with Internet Marketing for Beginners in that name. Is that right, guys? Let me explain. I guess I should explain, right? So Internet Marketing for Beginners means we're going to take you from not knowing anything about the internet world to where we are as advanced users to getting traffic and to getting conversions. So we teach very basic fundamental things that if you do over and over and over again, you get monumental results. Guys on the call, my partners on the call, would you guys agree with that statement?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yep. So internet marketing for beginners, if you're a beginner, yes, this is perfect for you. But if you're an advanced user on this call, guys, you're in a treat. Especially when you sit down with, so I mentioned someone who's flying in all the way from California just to spend some time with us. He's flying in just to spend some time with us to pick our brains on the advanced strategies that we do. Guys, there's nobody, I have been in this industry for 10 years, in the internet marketing for 10 years. There's nobody on the planet I would trust more, who I think knows more about SEO than Brian Hansen. And I'm not saying that because he's my partner and we're friends. I'm saying that because of the results he gets. Bernard and Ryan, would you agree with me in that statement?
Yes.
Perfect. Yes.
I concur.
So we're going to be breaking down things in marketing to where they're simple, and it's for beginners, but it's for anybody who wants to get started and making some real money on the internet, getting some real traffic, and getting some real conversions. I'm going to teach you guys some copywriting strategies on how to increase conversions on your website. Kyle from 10 Minute Pages and myself, we're going to be diving into conversion funnel strategies. Bernard's going to be talking about paid traffic strategies. Ryan's going to be talking about lead generation in Facebook. So we're doing a lot of cool stuff that's not just for beginners. So I don't want to be too misleading. I'm way off topic, and I know we're over time here, but I wanted to go into this some more. So Knowem.com, we're talking about social media. This is a powerful tool for anybody who uses it. Basically, what you do is enter your name here, whatever your brand is, and you can instantly see who owns that name on the web or if it's available. So I just typed in my name. This is an old one. You'll see where it's available, where it's not. And what you can do is use their service to actually reserve it for you. I think it's as little as, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, $97?
No, it starts at $97, yeah.
Yep, starts at $97, and they will create a profile on these social media sites on your behalf. So they'll register so you don't have to do it. You're saving a ton of time, but you're also building a huge footprint on the web. And that's so important. We'll explain why you want to have a huge footprint at our event in November, 8, 9, and 10 in Jacksonville. But it lets you extend your reach. It lets you get found easier. It lets you dominate your search engine rankings. So Knowem.com, one of the most powerful tools in our arsenal. Actually, on marketersblackbook.com, you'll see an interview with the founder, right? We have an interview about Knowem.com, right, Brian?
Yes, we do. It's
Yep.
on marketersblackbook.com under our interview section.
Cool. We'll actually send that out to everybody as something to remind them that this event's coming up. I think that'll be a good idea for everybody to get. But cool. So Knowem.com. Here's another one. Build your own social network. Ning.com. Ning.com to build your own social network. Actually, this is an old slide. I'm not even sure if it's around anymore. I'm pretty sure it is because this is not too old. It's like 6 months old. But you can try it. You can try it out and build your own Facebook community. The reason I put this in here, the reason I want you to build your own social network is because that's a great way of becoming seen as an authority. Having your own presence, having your own discussion forum, having your own pages on Facebook. We'll talk all about that stuff in the event, but having your own social network is a really strong way to bring people together. Build your own social network. Again, it's like a Facebook in any niche. You can create your own following, and there's plans that start for as low as $2.95. That might not be completely. I didn't look when I created these slides. We've actually done this presentation a few times, but I know Ning's a very powerful tool that I've used in the past. Live stream. You want to be authority. You want to be seen as an expert. Create your own online TV show. So livestream.com is one way to do it. We do this to stream our events when we do offer live streaming, but we also use Ustream. There's also Google Hangouts. All these ways to be seen as an expert by streaming yourself. Media is the way people are moving today. People love media. Let's see. That's me. Any material to read to prepare better? Absolutely. We'll do that. Let's see. Can you guys see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And it's on the live stream screen?
Yep.
Cool. All right. I just saw somebody else had to mention that they do not see my current screen. Cool. Let me keep going. How to harness the power of online video. I just mentioned live stream, but we'll talk about it the easy way. Right now, you need to know that online video is powerful. There's a lot of stats that we'll share with you at the event. We have a whole session on doing video the right way, but people want to hear you and see you and know, like, and trust you, and you don't need an expensive setup anymore. Your digital camera, your smartphones, all these things work to maximize your presence online, to maximize your presence in video. So you don't need an expensive setup, a light crew, or anything like that. I'll give you a tip. You want to write this down. The most important thing for high-quality video right now is light and sound. Make sure you have good light and make sure you have good audio. You can do it outside, and you can do it with a really inexpensive mic that you can buy on Amazon for $29. But light and sound is the most important things to having really professionally done video. Be seen everywhere, online videos everywhere. Shoot videos at noteworthy events like you participate, like this one, like the Marketers Black Book event, the How to Market Houses, 10-minute pages, Internet Marketing for Beginners. That's a lot to say. I'm going to say Internet Marketing for Beginners event, just like the one you attend. Shoot videos at noteworthy events, and you can be seen everywhere. It's actually a great way to build relationships as well. And here's a few ways, some cool tools we'll show you. GoAnimate.com. This is something we'll spend a little bit of time on at the event on how to use it the right way and actually how to rank your video high in search engines. But GoAnimate.com is a very cool tool for creating really funny cartoons, really informational cartoons. We'll show you some examples of this at live events. Animoto.com is one of our favorite tools, especially if you're in real estate investing. You guys know this if you heard Ryan speak. Animoto.com lets you create slideshow videos of pictures. So you, not only real estate, but if you have a product-based business, if you have a before and after type photos, if you're in whatever you do in restoration of anything or painting or something, anything that lets you show photos, Animoto.com is a cool tool for that. You don't want to be on video, use slideshows. It's free to use. It's easy. Videos are done in minutes. And you can even, at the higher level packages, resell these videos to clients. So, and also we'll show you how to use these videos to increase your search rankings and traffic. Really easy. This is an older slide. They've actually updated it since I've taken the slide. But you can take all these templates that they have and you can use them in your business. Really cool tool. Here's a couple bonus tips. One is iStockPhoto.com and BigStockPhoto.com. You guys want to write that down, and it lets you buy professional stock photos to use royalty-free in all of your slideshows and videos and whatever your marketing is. And then XSC.hu, SXC.hu. You can get free professional video images there that are royalty-free. You just have to follow the terms and conditions and the usage rights on those photos, but those are free. So cool tools there. Online video builds relationships. So when you network, create an Animoto video of people you meet. That's a really cool tool. Then you can upload these videos to YouTube, tag them on Facebook, syndicate them on the web. So just a tip, when you're meeting people at our live event in November 8, 9, and 10 in Jacksonville, take pictures of them, get to know them really well, and share their Animoto videos on Facebook. Good stuff so far, guys?
Woohoo!
All right. Can I get a hooty-hoo from somebody in the audience? Just one person. Give me a hooty-hoo. A hooty-hoo. Anybody? Hooty-hoo. Heather, thank you, Heather. You're actually the person who gave me the hooty-hoo the first time. Thank you, Larissa. I got a bunch of hooty-hoos. Oh, Ken, thank you.
Everybody spelled it different, too.
It is. I like everybody's spelling. Thanks, Michael. Perfect. Everybody's giving me a hooty-hoo. I love that. Traffic Geyser. Traffic Geyser is a really cool way to syndicate your video across the web. I believe it sends it over 20 sites. We'll show you some really cool tools on how to do this without spending $97 a month, which is what Traffic Geyser costs. But if you wanted to and you're using a lot of online video, Traffic Geyser is a cool tool. I just wanted to share it here. We've actually, in the past, I've shared lots of other syndicating websites, but they've all kind of disappeared. And Traffic Geyser is one of the only ones around. So that's a cool site for you guys to take note of. Online press releases. Now, we use online press releases in a very unique way that everybody else does right now. And at the event, we'll share what we call rank hacking. It's actually a concept that Brian created on how to get these things to rank very high, very quickly, and generate lots of traffic for you. But as a basic kind of overview today, we're going to talk about how press releases build credibility and enhance your image, how they're seen in news outlets. I actually have a client whose press release was on the Wall Street Journal today. They were on CNN today. They actually used a press release to get seen every Market Watch. They were actually seen today everywhere, and that was literally today. He sent me an email and said, "Ooh, I'm famous," because he was seen in all these websites. They're easy to write. They're 500 words, and you can attach photos and videos. Here's a couple sites. Oh, and another thing. Again, PR is newsworthy. Write a press release about you attending the Internet Marketing for Beginners Again. That's right. Internet Marketing for Beginners. I spelled that wrong. You guys get what I mean, right?
Way off.
I'm doing this on the fly, guys, and I have no
The
caffeine.
Internet.
PRlog.org. PRlog.org is a great site for you to distribute free press releases across the web. So I want you guys to write that down. PRlog.org. It's search engine friendly articles. It's probably the best. And Brian, correct me if I'm wrong, the best free press release site out there. Is that right?
That is right, Francis. Correct.
Awesome, great. And again, Brian, I'm catching him off guard. He hates it when I do that. Brian is a master at using press releases for generating traffic. We're going to be talking about that probably day 2 of the event. You don't want to miss it. And he uses it in a very unique way that I have not seen anybody talk about publicly. They've talked about it privately in masterminds and events behind closed doors, but not publicly. So he's going to be sharing some really cool stuff about that. Free-press-release.com, I wanted to give you another option here, but free-press-release.com is another source for sending out free press releases, again, to get credibility. And one of our favorite tools is prweb.com. It's actually a more expensive route, but if you're serious about this, you're going to want to look at prweb.com. It's a great way to get picked up by major search engines and also how to get lots of traffic very quickly. Brian, you send out how many PRweb press releases every single day?
At least 10.
At least 10 PRweb press releases every single day. And do those 10 press releases pay off for you?
They sure do.
All right, cool. Well, press releases, we're going to talk about that more in detail at the event. So again, PRweb is a paid service. You can get a free account to get started and just kind of look around and see what they do. But it is a paid service. You pay only per release, and they also have some other options. But for the most part, you pay per release. But it's a great way to get your name out. Much larger distribution than any of the free services and sites, and it's very, very search engine friendly. Let's move on. So, how to have an expert write for you on any topic for less than 2 cents a word, and that's textbroker.com. This is one of our favorite resources that we teach. We actually have a video from TextBrokers, one of TextBroker's main employees, Christina there, on how to use TextBroker in a really cool way. But you're going to want to check out what we do with it at the event. We'll show you a bunch of really cool strategies. But they're all US-based runners. I believe there's over 100,000 of them. It's original content on any subject. It's fast. It's cheap. It's easy. You can have anything written for you, press releases, special reports, even books. So that's a great way to do it. We'll show you how we write books on press releases. How to become the obvious expert in your industry or marketplace. The one way to do that is to create a how-to CD or DVD set. And the easy way to do that is to interview an expert in your industry. Or if you're an expert in your industry, have somebody interview you. All you have to do is put it on CD, record it. Again, just have a good audio or good video. And for video, I showed you how to do that earlier. Just record it on a CD or DVD and use a service like Kunaki.com. And this is a place where you can have your CDs and DVDs manufactured and shipped to the customer without warehousing them. And you'll see there, it's full retail quality. There's no minimums, no risk. It's fast and simple. Automatic fulfillment. There's actually nobody there. It's all done automatically. And you can publish it at no cost. You can ship it straight to your person and have to the person, the end user, or you can buy them in bulk. But this is a great way to have it without having to warehouse anything. Again, I just mentioned some of these things here. Full production on shipping of CDs and DVDs. It's $1 plus shipping and handling. And their CDs and DVDs are ready in a day. So no need to have a warehouse full or a garage full of CDs or DVDs that you want to create. Really cool way to create this how-to DVD. Another way to become an expert is write and publish your own book. It's really not that hard. And quite honestly, the ultimate calling card is your own book because it's the greatest way to be seen as the obvious expert in the industry. After all, you wrote on the book the subject. You wrote the book on the subject. And here's my book. It's called The Art and Science of Success. I'm a co-author. It's a compilation book with Matt Morris, and it was an Amazon bestseller, #1 in business motivation. And again, it's a great way. It's a great calling card to be seen as the #1 expert in your industry. Here's a lazy author's way. We'll go into this in detail at the event. And actually, we have our writer with us who will be at the event who's writing a book for myself and my brother right now. She's in the process of ghostwriting it with us. No, actually, her name's going to be on the book as well. So she's writing the book with us following the same method. But you create the outlines of the chapters. You do all the research on your topic. You give everything to your writer, and you enjoy. A good writer will know exactly what to do, and you just have an editor make sure you go through and put in your own voice. you might want to read it, that's a good example too. But it's a quick way to get a book written. Who here wants to have their own book created? Who wants to be an author without having to write? Just go ahead and say yes, or yes, that's me, or whatever in the chat box. I want to know you guys are still with me. Hootie hoo, I got a hootie hoo, awesome. I'm so excited about that. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Stephen. Great. Yes, 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 great. I'm glad you guys are still with me on this call too. This is good information, guys. Am I keeping everybody awake here? Yes, yes, man. Perfect. Thank you, Carolyn. Awesome. So Lulu.com is a great place where you can self-publish your book for absolutely free. There's no upfront cost for you. You can create your book and have it created for you and sent to your end user on the fly. It's sort of on demand. And again, books are great credibility builders. You can self-publish your book. It's actually a new revolution of self-published books. I believe Tim Ferriss's last book was self-published. You know, I believe, what was it, 50 Shades of Grey? That book was a self-published book originally. You know, it's a new revolution of authors who want to self-publish. And again, it's very simple to do, all step-by-step interface, and you can buy books in bulk with the seller giveaway as well. CreateSpace.com is another resource that we'll give you. But CreateSpace allows you to get your book in the Amazon network because CreateSpace is owned by Amazon. Very similar to Lulu.com, but it is an Amazon.com company. You get your ISBN number, so your book is legitimate, and it can be distributed through Amazon.com. And check this, if you sell enough of them, if it's a bestseller on Amazon, your book has the potential to be sold through retailers because they're seen that way. So really cool tool for that. All right, I'm going really fast, but I'm close to the end here, guys. How to outsource everything for as little as $3 an hour. This is Brian's bread and butter because he's the laziest marketer in the world, as he's been dubbed. Actually, I believe if you Google laziest marketer in the world, Brian comes up #1. Is that right, Brian?
That's funny.
I caught him off guard again.
He's so lazy, he's sleeping right now.
Yeah, it sounds like it. No worries, no worries. Elance.com, the site's been around forever in the online world. It's probably one of the oldest outsourcing sites. But you can find somebody here to do pretty much anything you do that's virtual or that's remote. So Elance.com, great site. I'll go to Freelancer.com as well. It's another option. It's the world's largest outsourcing marketplace. Freelancer.com, you can actually find a lot of writers here. So each of these sites have their own kind of specialty. Odesk.com is actually one of our favorite sites, and I'll tell you why in a second. But with all of these sites, do and search and find somebody to do anything. You can rank by experience and feedback from other employers. We'll do a whole session on outsourcing and how to outsource properly at our event. But you can rank by cost per hour or per job. Payments go through Elancer, Freelancer, Odesk.com, so you don't have to worry about that. It's safe. Some of the services also offer escrow service, and you can find workers from all around the world, even the U.S., to do what you're looking for. Now, I want to go back to Odesk.com because what's so great about that is they take screenshots of your worker. Now, Brian has a really cool way of using Odesk to find quality workers to make sure they're also doing work. Brian, you're going to be sharing that, I think, on the last day, outsourcing, on how to put everything together. But this is really exciting because outsourcing is a big part of our business. We can't do it, especially as solo entrepreneurs. I don't know how many of you are solo entrepreneurs on this call, but you know, it's hard to do everything by yourself. You know, there's 4 of us in our training business, and you know, we still have outsourcers. So you want to make sure you can leverage yourself as much as possible. Again, you can see examples of past work. You can test vendors for skills. You can screen capture all their work, and you can find trusted virtual employees at a lesser rate using Odesk. And we have a lot of strategies. But again, okay, so my last tip, how to do everything for $5. This is something we'll spend a lot of time with at the event because there's really a lot of cool ways to do this. But Fiverr.com, who's familiar with Fiverr.com? Just say Fiverr in the chat box if you're familiar with Fiverr.com. Me, awesome, cool. Linda, you're the first one again. Fiverr. Cool, so you guys are familiar with Fiverr. We're going to show you some really cool ways to use Fiverr. This is a big part of our business right now, things that you wouldn't immediately expect, and we talk about Fiverr throughout the weekend. But again, if you don't know what Fiverr is, you can have somebody on Fiverr do anything for $5. I will record a message dressed as a modern-day ninja for $5. We'll show you how to get the right Fiverr people, how to stick with the right Fiverr people, how to use Fiverr to do some of the easiest tasks, and then even how to do things cheaper than Fiverr. I mean, if you want things cheaper than Fiverr, we'll show you how to do that. That's our outsourcing section that we talk about. So you want to make sure that you're there with us all 3 days. Your mission, this is your action plan, build your free sites. Build your list, dominate social media, be an internet video celebrity, send out press releases, don't write anything, create your DVDs and CDs, create your books, outsource everything, and have crazy people do things for $5. Guys, this is just a small fraction of what we're going to talk about in 3 days together. First off, if you got value out of this call, I want a big yes with a whole bunch of exclamation points. Can you guys give me a big yes with a whole bunch of exclamation points? Only if you got value out of this call. Only if you got value. Let's see. Yes, that's a lot of exclamation points. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, guys. And it's big yes. Cool. Now, I want you to know that, again, this is just a small fraction, and they keep coming in. Yes, 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 yes. Very cool. That's really cool to see. That I have a big smile on my face because of that, guys. This is a small fraction of what we're going to cover in 3 days together. You do not want to miss a minute of it if you can. If you can, be in the room. We have a lot of surprises for you as well. We like to have a lot of fun. We do an Action Taker Prize. Actually, one of the winners of our Action Taker Prize was 12 years old. He set up his first affiliate-type site, affiliate-type program, using one of the strategies that we taught him. At the event during that weekend, he actually went home, made a video, got it on YouTube, registered for an affiliate account for the very first time, didn't know a single thing about internet marketing. He was 12 years old. We have a lot of fun. It's a family environment. I want you to be prepared. It's not your standard seminar. Be dressed comfortably. You know, Brian barely gets out of bed in shorts and flip-flops. I pick on him a bunch. You know, we're comfortable. You see me. You saw my picture from the earlier. I have a mohawk now. It's crazy. It's that crazy. Obviously, Bernard's going to be the uptight guy because he's in the NBA and a student guy. But we all have fun together. We're one big family, and we want to treat you guys that way also. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. If you're tired of Carolyn, I see you said you're tired of all the hoorah events. This is not a hoorah event. This is information. And I love that you said that right now because we have a lot of fun, but we get down to business. And you're going to see some strategies that you have not seen before, and we overload you. I know there's some people who've been at our events before. Linda, let's see, who else? Heather. You've been to our first event. You know there was 91 people there where there was supposed to only be 40, and we only had room for 40. If you guys want to, you guys know the value that we give, and it's just overload. We try to break it down. Sales pitch event. There's a good question. We do not have any outside speakers except for one vendor at lunch. This is all just us teaching. Is that right, guys?
Yes, absolutely.
Now we do give you opportunity. I'm not going to say we're not going to sell anything. Because you know what? That's what this is a business. We give you the opportunity to work with us on a larger scale, but I mean that is like 1/100th of the content that you're going to get. So you're not going to get pitch after pitch after pitch. We made a statement of last year's event. We had 3 people who pitched different products. We eliminated that. It's just us. Is that okay if I tell them that guys, my partners on the call? Is that okay if I be fully transparent with everybody?
Of course, that's what we're here to do. We have nothing to hide here.
I'm not going to say that we won't offer you something that's of value, but it's not going to take up 50 hours of the event. And I hate events like that. I was just at an event like that. We're not going to do that, guys. We're going to treat you right, just like you are our family, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And the guys don't talk as fast as I do, so you'll be able to slow them down a little bit better. It's going to be a lot of fun. Will we have workbooks? We will have workbooks. We won't have everything in it because we do some of the stuff on the fly. We really drill into what you want to learn. We'll be able to develop our own specific strategies or learn generic strategies that you need to apply to our own business. So this is a question that Ken asked. Will we be able to develop our own specific strategies or learn just generic strategies that we need to apply to our own business? So again, this is going to be interesting because there are a good number of people there. But we're going to give you an action plan of what to do with what you learn. And again, part of what we want you to bring your laptop in the room, and we're going to be there. We're not disappearing. We're going to be in the room mingling and working with you guys. If you have questions, it's going to be very interactive. So we're going to help you develop your own strategy. Now, are we going to be able to do it on a personal basis? It's going to be tough. But if you stand down, if you ask us questions, we're not hiding. We're not going anywhere. It's us. It's our friends. It's our mastermind partners. Again, just a quick question, who on here is a 10-minute pages user? Just type in TMP in there. And if you're How to Market Houses, Just type houses. I want to know who's on the call. If you came in from Marketers Black Book, let me know. So we got a couple people from the houses, a few people from How to Market Houses, 10-minute pages. Okay, cool. So 10-minute pages was actually born, and Kyle will tell you this. 10-minute pages was born after our first event that we did together. Kyle was my guest speaker. He's been a good friend of mine since 2008, and he left our first event in March of last year. The day after we held a private mastermind, it was me. Brian was there, Kyle, and a few other people that we mastermind with, and we created that idea at that event, and 10-minute pages was born since then. And in the last year, you know, he's grown a massive business because of it. He'll share his breakthroughs. How to Market Houses, again, you guys know Ryan, you guys know us. So hopefully you've been around. Heather, I know you've been to our events before, and you've seen us speak multiple times, so you know the value in what we give. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't want to ramble on and on. I want to make sure we ask a lot of questions here. Let's see. Any other questions? Ernie asked, what comes with the VIP package? There's no information about it on your regular website. So here's actually the VIP. Guys, do you have a better link than this? Did you guys come up with a better link?
No, that's the only. We had it set up on another page, but that page is down for some reason right now. So that's the only way to get there. I did put the direct link in the chat box, though, if you guys just want to click on it.
Great. Oh, David, I didn't see you on the call. Dick, I didn't see you on the call either. Really good to see you guys here today, too. So let me tell you about what the VIP involves. I actually have the page here. I have the page here somewhere, if I can get it. Anyway, maybe I don't. There we go. All right, so this is the page. It's howtomarkethouses.com/live/VIP.html. What we're going to do with the VIP, we have a VIP-only lounge just for our VIP people, our speakers, and our mastermind members. And actually, I don't think that we're offering the mastermind again this year. We didn't offer it again last year either, so it's been a closed mastermind for an entire year and a half now. I don't think we're offering it again. So, but it's going to be for those members in our VIP. We have a lounge right next to the event where you can go and hang out and network. There'll be some drinks and some food in there, and that's where our speakers are going to be hanging out, our friends who are going to be there. So this is where you want to be able to get to know each other even better. On Saturday night, we're doing a cocktail party. It's at 6:30, I believe, 6 or 6:30, one of the two times. But we're doing a cocktail party in the hotel just for the VIPs. Again, it's all about getting to know people who are like-minded with you, being able to share ideas, and honestly, I'll tell this up front. This is funny. I don't mean to pick on Brian, but if you want to get to know all of his secrets and how he generates traffic, get a couple drinks in him. Sorry, Brian. it is the truth. Get a couple drinks in him, and he'll spill the beans on anything you want to know. VIP registration. Again, we have a lot of people coming. Registration is going to start at 8 o'clock on Friday, but you'll get VIP registration in our VIP room. There's VIP seating. Again, the room will be full, and you'll be able to get VIP seating. The event recordings, again, this is something we're going to offer for the price of VIP, or just under it, somewhere around there, and the training vault. These are the things that you'll be able to get for VIP available. And a training vault's a thumb drive with a whole bunch of really cool special reports, a whole bunch of cool things that you can get that we've created for you, all there. Again, the event recordings themselves were actually with. We have our video partners who are probably, I mean, they're definitely the best in Jacksonville, if not one of the best in the country. They know what they're doing, and you're going to have high-quality videos. They actually came to us because last year the sound wasn't up to par with them, and they said, hey, we can't have that on something we create. They actually came to us and said, we want to do better this time because you guys handled the sound. We didn't as a video crew. Now we want to take that over. We're going to have really high professional videos done and created for us, so it's going to be a lot of fun. howtomarkethouses.com/live/VIP.html. Sign up for that if you want to be a VIP. This is what the page looks for. It's very limited because we can't do this for everyone. Obviously, there's right now we expect 80 to 100 people to show up. We can't have all VIPs. I think I don't know how many there are right now, but we're probably close to full capacity because we only have a small room attached to the hotel if you've ever been in the hotel, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see, we have a couple other questions. We'll talk about, you can talk to Ryan at the event about the How to Market Houses product if you're in real estate investing or some of that market. will we do pre-registration on Thursday evening? That's a good question. We didn't even think about that, guys. Are we doing pre-registration?
No, we're just going to have registration Friday morning at 8, and then we will have a separate area for VIP registration.
Okay, perfect. So pre-registration on Thursday. We won't have that, but we will do it Friday at 8 or VIP pre-registration. Is there going to be enough outlets to plug in your computers? Guys, it's going to be tough seating. So if you're a VIP, you're going to get in the room earlier, and you'll have prime spot. So that's important to know. That's a really good question, Linda. Thanks for asking that. Want to know about how to market houses? Yeah, talk to Ryan at the event. Is that the best way, probably, Ryan?
Yeah. Either talk to me at the event or shoot me an email or whatever. Either way.
Yeah, absolutely. So, guys, any other questions here? Will there be a max number of VIPs? There has to be a max number of VIPs. I don't have what that number is right now, but there has to be just because of room size.
Yeah,
so there will be a max.
VIP.
We're probably almost close to it. I didn't look before I got on the call today, but we're probably close to it just because it's a small room size and we only have a limited number of spots in our VIP cocktail party too. So just because of sheer physicalness, we have to limit it. So there will be a max number of VIPs.
Yes,
so
Ernie, that is correct. Yes, you pay. You've already paid the deposit, so you just pay an additional $297 and that for you and your guests, and that would get you into VIP.
Yep, absolutely. So there you go. Cool. Let's see. VIPs, if this is something you want to do, we're going to be spending extra time with you. I mean, this is the way we grow events. So I'll tell you, I'm going to have two people at the event. One, his name's Per. I mentioned this. This is actually probably new for you guys. I mentioned it to you, my partners. I mentioned it to you the other day. He wants to come and speak to us, and he's a guy who I met in 2008 at an event, and he just had an idea. A couple years after he started his business, I met him at another event, and a couple years after that I saw him at another event. He broke multiple seven figures, and I just saw him last weekend, told him about this, and he says, I love teaching new entrepreneurs. I don't speak on the subject of internet marketing, but you helped me a lot when I first started. I would love to share with your audience. If Ryan Bernard, is that okay if that guy comes and speaks to our audience and tells us how he built a business from an idea to multiple seven figures?
Yeah, we talked about that the other day.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm definitely okay with that.
It's actually funny, at the same exact event is the day, and this is for the 10-Minute Pages users, is the day I met Kyle. And we sat down. He had a business that he had an idea, and I gave him some free advice on some copy because I'm a copywriter, and he took that idea and blew it out, and then he created from that same platform 10-Minute Pages. But it was at the very same event I met Per, and I met Kyle, and Kyle and I have been very good friends ever since. So it's at these events that you get to know people, that you open doors, that you get to connect with people, and it's through the VIPs where you really able to do this outside of a full room. I know a few of you. Let's see. If you can't answer all our questions at the event, can we submit our questions? So Carolyn asked if we could submit questions during the event. We actually leave time for Q&A, and we encourage you guys to write down questions, and we'll ask questions there. So yeah, this is an interactive event. It's not us. Guys, we are not professional stage speakers. I know Ryan travels the country and speaks. I speak at the same time, but I don't consider that my main business. Do you, Ryan?
No, not at all. No.
And this is probably, what, the 9th time, not even, maybe the 7th time Brian's spoken? Brian's not even listening anymore.
He's sleeping.
Yeah, so this is not even, we do this stuff for fun because we love teaching. We do this and the people who've been to our events before, there's a few of you on our call, know that we just have a passion for this, and it's not our main business. Our main business is what we do. That's how we make real money. This is what we do to have fun, to enjoy each other, to meet new people. There's a lot of different reasons we'll share at the event.
To learn new things.
To learn new things.
Yeah,
absolutely. We've met people out of our events that have taught us stuff. It's really cool who's going to be in that room because there are some ninjas in that room.
We learn stuff from each other every time we get together.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is a reunion for us. So Brian and I live in Jacksonville. Bernard lives in Seattle, and Ryan lives in San Francisco. So this is a reunion for us. It's a lot of fun. Let's see, guys, we're over an hour right now. I hate to keep you any longer, but if you guys have questions, feel free to ask. Feel free to email us at what's the best email, Ryan?
Send it to info@marketersblackbook.com.
info@marketersblackbook.com. If you guys have questions leading up to the events, we're going to try to do another one of these calls before the event as well, maybe just a Q&A type thing, just to get us to know better and maybe even go through the itinerary of what we're teaching, some of the stuff and strategies. No guarantees on that, but because we're only 8 days away. But you know, we're going to have a lot of fun. You guys want to get there bright and early Friday morning. We're going all the way through Sunday, and we're going to be conscious of time also. I know at our first event, and Heather, you were there, we went to like 9, 10 o'clock on Saturday night. We're not going to be that harsh on you guys. So we're going to be very strict on time and content, but it's just going to be love to share. And with that, I guess have any other questions? I'm so psyched. Thanks, Carolyn. Let's see. Can we do this offline, Ernie? If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Just email us or submit your phone number in the chat box. One of us will get back to you right away. You just sign up for the VIP package. Awesome, Ricardo. I love that. Heather, great. I would love to do another call. You can't get enough of us. Well, awesome, Heather. I'd love to see you again. It's always fun to see you. I know you're coming all the way from Canada. Is that right? That's great to see you.
No, she moved. She actually moved to Florida, I think now.
No way, Heather. You moved to Florida?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. Very cool. Sunday should be the short day. Michael says Sunday should be the short day. We would love it for it to be the short day, but honestly, we give so much info away that giving you guys a short day would be an injustice and a disservice. I really feel passionate about what we teach. I really feel passionate about who we serve. It's my mission, and somebody asked me about this today, writing a bio for me. It truly is my mission to serve others, to give value, and make a dent on the world as the way I can. And this is one of the ways that I can. So I would love for it to be a short day. I know we're all going to be tired, but you know what? It would do me, it would do you an injustice if you left without all that we can give you. And I know Ryan and Bernard and Brian, you guys feel the same way. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Start time on Friday. Gym is at 9 o'clock. Yeah, great. Heather's coming from Canada. She's a snowbird. Okay.
Yeah, I did. Okay,
Linda just signed up for VIP. Heather, it's worth it. Thank you, Heather. I know you've been a big fan of ours and a big supporter, and I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you. You have a great smile, so I always look forward to seeing that in the crowd. It's going to be a lot of fun. Caroline is a Jax girl, so that's great. Let's see. Anything else we'll do? We should wrap up, guys. I know this is a longer call than we originally thought, but thank you, guys. If you have any questions, info@marketersblackbook.com. Let's see, Ernie. If you want to follow up, just send us our phone number. Send me your phone number in the chat box here. Only we can see it, and we'll call you.
Yeah, if that doesn't work, if clearing the shopping cart doesn't work, Ernie, just give me a call and we'll get you straightened out. But I think it's all you had a bunch of different things adding up in your shopping cart. So if you just clear out the shopping cart, you should be able to just see the $297 charge for the VIP.
Cool, great, awesome. Well, guys, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for being on the call, and we really look forward to seeing you November 8, 9, and 10 in Jacksonville, Florida. It's going to be a reunion for many of us, especially those who've joined us before during our first event. It's been over a year since I've seen some of you. Jim, I know we just saw each other a couple months ago, but it was great seeing you again. And we're going to have a lot of fun, guys. Don't miss a minute of it. Make plans to be in the room every single second, because we are going to share some stuff, and we go through a lot. We're going to make your head spin, but in a good way, and you will leave with an action plan. And hopefully, if you take action, you'll leave with some prizes. All right?
There you go. There you go. You got one last hootie hoo there from
Hootie hoo.
Steven.
Thank you, Steven. Great. I want to meet you and hootie hoo with you in person. Wait, that sounds weird, but
yeah, that's a little over the line.
In the audience. We'll get to know you. I want to shake you guys' hands when you walk in the room. I will get to know you. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Cool. All right. Any parting words, guys?
He said Steven's buying the drink. Sweet, great. No, yeah, we're so excited to meet a lot of you. So excited to see a lot of you again. It's always a great time, this event. I know you guys are all going to have a blast, learn a lot of information. Really, really excited and stoked. So we're going to see you guys next week. Wow, it's only a week away. I can't believe it.
It's 8 days. When do you fly in, Ryan?
Wednesday. I'll be in Wednesday.
Wednesday. Cool. Bernard, you still there? When do you fly in?
Wednesday as well.
Wednesday as well. And you guys can go. You don't have to hang around. I think we're going to chat for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I set up a separate go-to meeting. So if you guys want to, I just sent out the email for our team call. So if you guys just want to take like 5 minutes to go grab something to drink and use the bathroom, whatever you need to do, and then we'll hop back on that separate go-to meeting line.
Perfect. Well, we look forward to seeing everybody on the call. Thank you for staying with us all the way to the end. And I know it takes a lot. Happy Halloween. Stay safe.
Yeah.
If you're partying tonight, stay safe. If you're
Don't eat too much candy.
I am taking my little well, she Ariel from what is it? Little Mermaid. My daughter's Ariel this year, and my son is the gentleman. He's actually dressed up in a tuxedo and has a mustache pacifier. So we are going around the neighborhood tonight.
Awesome. All right. Take care, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one, everyone.
Oh, Brian's there.
Stop recording.